Big cap, Don Marino, heavy sombrero. He lack knowledge, I bet he a scarecrow. Something deadly an Edo. If it ring, get low, rider. Eddie go
But we was never friends. Show up to Harlem looking for your crib. You better let me in. Masked up, gloves on. I work in medicine. Show up to deluxe apartment in disguise like the Jeffersons.
So you got to get shot with the cannon. I gotta do you, send a shot into you. This is Black Love, Brown Pride. Shaka Zulu meets Montezuma. It wouldn't be.
When it comes to the new era of battle rap, T-Top is one of the biggest figures due to his charisma, highly competitive nature, and his keen ability to break down his opponent while engaging the audience in the process. Very few can paint a picture that T-Top can with his raps and the approaches he utilizes in the ring. With about 10 years of work, T-Top has carved out a legacy that includes a UFF championship, a barrage of big stage battles, and labeled as the top 5 angler of all time. Welcome to the Speak Our Language Show, and welcome back to the Rapper's Pentagon. Today's episode will be about T-Top's top 5 performances of his career. He serves as the third contestant of the Season 2 Rapper's Pentagon contest. Small disclaimer. The phrase to highlight is 3-round performance. While I understand that it only takes one amazing round to captivate an audience, we want to prioritize the performances that are good from beginning to end. Also, on this list, I prioritize performances that showcase dominance or a clear separation between the performer and their opponent. And like always, this list is my opinion and you don't have to agree. Feel free to comment below some of your favorite T-Top performances that deserve to be in top 5 consideration. So, without further ado, we're going to step into T-Top's Rapper's Pentagon. At number 5, we have his performance against Snow, BET's UFF finale, December of 2014 in New York City. Preceding the UFF Season 3 finals, T-Top would take on Snow, the winner of Season 2, in a champion versus champion matchup with Styles P, Jadakiss, and Just Blaze as judges, with 10,000 on the line. The stakes were pretty high to say the least. T-Top showed the same tenacity and style he would utilize to captivate the audience in his final UFF encounter. T-Top was extremely tactical and made sure each round was better than his last. He delivered his best performance up to that date and became the hottest prospect on the URL roster. This battle would enable him to spearhead the rookie class and would catapult him into stardom.
At an Aryan dinner, AB, I caught him playing with her hair in the mirror with them bricks. She said no, even dared me to kill her. She was living that rich life, wasn't scared by the sinners till a bow gave her a ring like Erica Mena. Grams of snow that cause Alzheimer's. We even had nickel bags for the small timers. My bitch sell food stamps. We all grinders. She'll do 30 on the dollar for the hard timers. My boss proper. Make it go through 'em, and I hope it go right. You see, I hate you, but the fans be thinking your flow nice. So when you say you about to fuck my mother, damn, you so right. Cause we've been fucked by the white man our whole life.
At number 4, we have his performance against Clean Paper, URL Smack Volume 4 event, February 9th, 2019 in Orlando, Florida. Coming off a relatively stellar year in 2018, T-Top would come out the gate swinging in the opening months of 2019. Clean Paper at the time was on a slight streak and was able to garner enough traction to get a major plate in the first volume appearance. Too bad, T-Top decided to be in his top-notch form and delivered a crushing halt to Clean's momentum at the time. The cadences, projection, energy, and relentless attack were too much for Clean to bear. T-Top will remind the audience how hard it is to match him when he's clicking on all cylinders. And in my humble opinion, this is one of the most dominant performances in the history of the Smack volumes.
What else? A dream chaser, but still a steal from your teenagers. A ski major. I heard he sniffed a line of yay through a cheese grater. A cheap drinker. He only sipped Coca-Cola, each flavor. And he shared a rock with his boys. He a team player. I got a fofo, shotty, it's a solo robbery. I'm laying paper face down like a photo. Copy, I heard him. I remember when my uncle wouldn't sell me nothing. Now he the first one in line for me to sell him something. Cops used to ask us questions, but I ain't tell him nothing. Fat nigga, kept an 8-ball in my belly button.
At number 3, we have his performance against Math Hoffa, URL's Unfinished Business 2 event, July 8th, 2016 in New York City. No one enjoys raining on someone's parade as much as T-Top, a theme that will be further explored in the next couple of entries. In this entry, T-Top dismantled the legend from the flip of the coin. This battle serves as Mav's first 1v1 battle on the URL platform in 3 years. Alongside this, the battle was previously booked on Don't Flop a year prior, but it fell through due to contractual restraints. There are a lot of interesting pieces in this battle, and many people were excited to see how Math would perform against a newcomer who's on the verge of ascending to top tier. In the end, Math became a piece of T-Top's legacy. T-Top was sensational with his character breakdowns, jokes, stage presence. He took the first and second convincingly, with the third being the proverbial dagger. T-Top's third exemplifies T-Top's ability to angle, paint a picture, and have solid crowd control in the process. This battle was a high-profile win and marked the beginning of T-Top's reign as a top-tier talent.
Was right. So please don't make the wrong decision. You know, gangsters come for blood when the bosses send them. I tell Briz, get your machete, have a talking with them. Split Math from crotch to top, that's long division. Throw the body in the... I said, you fucking pitiful, man. If it wasn't for hip-hop, I'd spit on you, man. Glock 40, can you read the serial math? If not, I jam the numbers in your head. That's miracle math. Bitch.
Shit like that.
Case. Bow. Nigga, that's for punching dose in the mouth. Bow. Nigga, that's for punching Joes in the mouth. Bow. That's for getting stolen in the mouth.
Shit like
Number 2, we have his performance against JC, URL's Traffic 3 event, November 11, 2017 in Los Angeles, California. The third and second entry were quite interchangeable. Both performances had a great deal of impact, moments, and showcased T-Top's ability to captivate an audience. However, this entry holds a bit more weight due to the following achievements. 1, T-Top derailed one of the most popular battlers of the year at the time. 2, this battle played a tremendous role in landing T-Top in the top 20 for the inaugural Champion of the Year rankings. 3, this performance showed that regardless of the type of battler T-Top encounters, he's equipped to win. T-Top had a great deal of versatility, showmanship, and was just outright entertaining from beginning to end. T-Top was also able to counterbalance JC's pin-heavy style with topical rapping, charisma, and direct material to connect with the audience. While the footage has aged in a more favorable manner for JC, T-Top still received credit for one of the clearest wins during JC's 2016-2017 run.
In the world. Well, tonight you gotta match what you said. Cause we've been waiting. It's about time JC came back from the dead. A Vice Lord. But she ain't tell me he was 5'2", clapping a lead. A Vice Lord with a bandana wrapped on his leg. I thought Jesus ran with disciples. Ain't that what we read? You about to have a battle of your life. I stab him with a knife. Fuck it, it's smack problem. I had to slip this and to leave him with back problem. Punch what the fuck is they talking about, nigga? What is they talking about, nigga?
Before we get to number 1, here's a few honorable mentions that barely missed the cut.
Cause I moved with a used shotty, the piggyback barrel. It's walking with 2 bodies. We all watched you die last year. A true homie, but Smack made the Call of Duty. I shoot zombies. Y'all is the ones who pull us over for no reason and stalk us in the street. Y'all is the ones who give us 5 shots while our daughter in the seat. Y'all is the ones who gun us down like we targets with the heat.
Hey, sometimes you gotta let your white friend talk to the police.
Called out Moot, but he won't deserving them. We all watch your career die and rebirth again, cause that's when Rock gave you life like it's your 3rd offense. Bitch! The gats hit him. We ain't counting you out, cause you need bad for good. I'm trying to balance you out. I don't give a fuck what your religious status about. You can't pray fast enough with a gat in your mouth. Blah.
At number 1, we have his performance against Av, URL Summer Madness 6 event, September 10th, 2017 in New York City, Irving Plaza. Coming off a goods battle that was initially unfavorable, T-Top returned to the drawing board to prepare for one of his more important battles of his career. In a battle that contains a lot of history, smack talk, and animosity, both individuals were expected to bring the best version of themselves and finally settle the score. And in the end, T-Top delivered his best performance ever in the Irving Plaza venue. T-Top was masterful with his angles, jokes, name flips, punches, and overall performance every round. The highlight of this battle was T-Top's ability to revamp a pre-existing angle that slowed down Av's momentum. He controlled the pace and direction of the battle from beginning to end. Once you note that Av was really solid and consistent in the battle, and separation was still shown. You can argue that T-Top edged every round. And if you haven't noticed by now, I really appreciate it when a battler shows a great deal of separation against a competitive opponent in a high-pressure situation.
Y'all see he just came to my stage and tried to steal the show. Well, here we go. I gave headshots to the top tiers we know. Now I'm splitting they new edition like Bell Biv DeVoe. You see how I'm thirsty, I can't lie. For them 3 battles, you was relevant. You slipped. Now the bear's on your back like the Revenant. It's crazy. Nigga, it's crazy. It's crazy! Bro, it's one thing about my niggas. We do not fight. Red dots hanging over Av like a stoplight. And peace.
Bang, shit like that.
I split him down the middle, turned Av to 2 strips. I thought you should know. I thought you should know that I torture him, bro, and cut Av from both ways and leave a fork in the road. He done. Well, I ain't gonna rap about how he stole that or stole this, cause Rothstein's. Hey man, this nigga even stole Briz. Oh shit.
Before you go, we have one last surprise segment called It's Kinda Like Wrestling. Here I'll compare T-Top to a pro wrestler that he mirrors in terms of storyline, style, or career. Keep in mind that not every comparison is going to be 100% precise, just from my point of view. With that being said, I compare T-Top to Randy Orton. The Ruthless Aggression era closely resembles the new era of battle rap that started around the 2014 mark. Randy Orton was one of the more prominent talents that played a part in that revolution. One of the main acts that ushered in the new era of battle rap was T-Top alongside the UFF Season 3 class. Early on, Randy Orton became the face of the new era with one of the longest title reigns with the Intercontinental Championship, and became the youngest world champion in history. Alongside this, he became the legend killer, matching up against multiple legends in quick succession. Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Dusty Rhodes, Rob Van Dam, Mick Foley, Triple H, Hulk Hogan, and many more. Not to mention he won the world title 14 times over the course of 20 years. T-Top mirrors this by winning the final season of UFF, headlining the first ever Rookies vs. Vets cards, having 2 Cody appearances, 4 Nome appearances, and has appeared on all Double Impact cards. Alongside this, he has a plethora of legends preceding UFF, battling the likes of Charlie Clips, T-Rex, Shotgun Suge, Matt Hoffa, Sue Surf, Goods, and much more past 2017. With about 10 years of work, T-Top has solidified himself as a legend and one of the best battlers in the South. The crazy thing is, he still has a lot more in the tank and still has a lot more to accomplish.